Morning, everyone. Hello. On my way to a pharmacy to go get some allergy medication. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the apartment. Like, legitimately, I have no idea if it's the apartment. I don't know if it's the area. Even weirder, you can't see it. It's like 1% of what you even think it is. It's snowing. Like, it's literally, you can't see it. The camera's not going to pick it up. Just woke up. Can't breathe properly. I don't know if it's the, like, trying to cross. If it's the old apartment, if it's mold. I thought it might have been like grass or something, like in the air. We've been walking around. It's weird because Paris has been like super rainy for the past month, but there's also like tons of grass everywhere, and then we've had like certain dry days, so it's legitimately snowing. I wish you could see the little flurries floating around. This is insane. I just woke up. Anyway, okay, wish me luck. It's a Sunday now, and everything else is closed, apparently, except for this one pharmacy, so that'll be fun. Found a very nice pharmacy. You can see them. I mean, that's the name of it. Where the Airbnb is next to the Musée d'Orsay. So I got quite lucky. They gave me like some generic over-the-counter stuff. I mean, I don't know what half these things are, but can you see the snow now? Of course, you must be able to. They said that like they're extremely strong, so only take one a day. The guy was trying to give me like multiple boxes of stuff, like different kinds, and I was like, I don't know exactly what I'm going to need. Anyway, yeah, I got some luck there. Also passing by, like, this is right next door, the gigantic museum. It's very pretty. I haven't been inside of it for years. If you get a chance, there's actually, I mean, it's difficult to explain, but at the very like top, somewhere up here, there's two cafes. So there's one that you have probably seen before if you like Google Maps it, but there's also like a really beautiful one. You'll be able to tell the difference quite easily. And that's something that people usually in the top don't find, so it tends to be quite empty. It's not very expensive, and it's like absolutely gorgeous. Like, it looks like a jewel when you're inside of it. You can even see there's now a line forming over here as well of people who are waiting to get into the museum. I mean, like, legitimately, like 6 minutes ago, it was completely empty. There was no one up there. I guess they must have like just opened or something. Hello again. Ended up getting a lot of stuff actually from the bakery that you just saw in some of the clips. The food looks so delicious. I was trying to show more of what they had. The first cashier was almost like cartoonishly like Parisian in French. Every time I said something, she didn't hear me, and when I like reset it, she was like, I get it. And then and then like, so I was asking her for 2 croissants. There's like an orange drink called a Fanta, and a chicken sandwich. And she was like, what kind of chicken sandwich? And I was like, a normal one? She was like, we don't have normal. And I was like, one of them has to be normal, like comparative to everything else. She finally gave me the bag. My car didn't work the first time, which only put her into a flutter. There were 3 more people behind me, a couple couples. And they were also like laughing because I turned to them and I was like, I didn't do anything. I spoke to them in French. They were like, we didn't see you do anything either. Then I had to go to the other side of the counter, which was even more ridiculous. It was like a gigantic L-shaped bakery. And I had to like order like the other like sweet stuff on that side. The woman was so nice. The other woman comparatively was just like an absolute gem. Got my stuff really fast. And I'm walking back to the Airbnb. I know it's early in the morning and I'm very dramatic. I'm not used to waking up so early, but I mean, it's also like almost 10 o'clock, so I can't really complain. But yeah, the snow has like slowed down a tiny bit, but I can still feel it, like constantly like battering my face as I'm walking. So comically enough, the snow stopped and the rain returned. I guess it's better than hail. I don't even know at this point. We're heading to this place called Le Bon Marche. It is a gigantic, you'll see all that, what is this? It's like a gigantic supermarket. It's like a luxury supermarket for the area. We'll be there in a couple of blocks, I'm not really sure. For those who don't know, when I was younger, I was extremely lucky. I was actually able to study here as a kid, or like in my teens. I learned French, I lived here, yada yada. I was here for a couple of years, and while I was here, I met some very interesting characters. And I'm telling you this because we're heading to the same exact supermarket. I knew this woman, I won't say her name, obviously, but everywhere we went was like as an experience with her. And one time we went to the supermarket that we're going to, the luxury place, and she's walking around and she's like drinking a Coca-Cola, and I'm not really paying any attention to it. And at some point I look over to her and I was like, where'd you get that from? She used to pick stuff up off of counters and just like eat them. And as you walk through the store, she would like put them back on the original counter, turning it backwards so that you couldn't see that the actual item was open. And yeah, that was a kind of a daily occurrence with her. Went to had a couple of classes with her. We had art history and all these other things, and then at some point years later we ended up reconnecting, and I found out that she was completely mentally insane on a trip to London, but I can't tell that story here. It's like far too adult for anything that I could possibly say. But yeah, it reminded me because on like rainy days, it rains a lot in Paris if you don't know. Paris is very similar to London. People don't usually talk about it. London tends to be more gray, but Paris also rains a lot. And I just remembered, I was like, yeah. I remember hanging out with her and just being like, where'd you get that food from? And she's like, And then you'd realize that she had like just stolen it. She was just eating it as she was walking through the shop. That was one of my experiences here. It's freezing and we are just about almost there, thank goodness. Just got inside, but we have to walk through the mall. There's another, sorry if I look exhausted. There's another mall right next to this that has all the food. But before that, you can actually like these bags a lot. I always look at them, but I was looking online and they're like 2,000 euros, so no. You have to walk through the mall, and since it's raining, it gives you even more of a chance to not have to be wet outside. Walking through the little Louis Vuitton area right now. Yeah, I'm a little exhausted. It's just been, it feels like weeks and weeks and weeks of rain, and it's a bit tiring, to be a little honest. But yeah, when we get to the food place, I believe there's a place there where we're gonna be able to also maybe eat and drink something. All we had was breakfast. Not bad breakfast, but it was from the little bakery that I went to, where the woman was having a I don't know, there was a row here. Interesting. I think row is the I think row is from the Maserati twins. What are they called? The Olsen twins. The Olsen twins. For those of you who also don't know, this drives me absolutely insane. This is not Loewe, it is Löwe. It is a German word and it means lion. It drives me up the wall whenever I hear Loewe. It drives me crazy. So I got screamed at as I entered that I can't film anything, but I'm still going to try and show you what it looks like. This is one gigantic food place, and the stores are just stocked with like nothing but luxury goods. at every single turn. I'm gonna try and, there's workers obviously walking around everywhere here, but I still want to try and show you at least a little bit of what it looks like. I also figured as well, like from the get-go, that you probably couldn't film here, but I was gonna try and figure it out. Yeah, it's a pretty big place. It goes all the way to the back. This place is also very popular for their there's like butter that you can like get packaged and take with you. It's a pretty nice supermarket. It's also quite big as well. This would be more like American size than anything. You don't normally find big supermarkets anywhere within France. They're always quite tiny. Actually looking for like a little cafe or something just to be able to sit down to get out of the rain. They have a whole bunch of like fresh fruits and stuff over there as well. Yeah, a bunch of truffle things. You can smell it even in the aisle. It's crazy. Found the actual butters as well. This is the thing right here. And it's just like rows and rows of butters. It's very popular, as you can tell. There's always tons of different flavors. There's, I mean, hundreds of them. And basically at the very front of the supermarket, there's a place you can go and they like vacuum seal them for you. So you can take them with you on your flight or wherever you're going back. Like they just remain that way sealed in the plastic. Very popular, as you can tell. Okay, I'm gonna keep filming until someone says something, just so you can see more of it. Looking for, once again, the cafe, but can't really tell where anything is that's upstairs. Okay. The hunt continues for this thing. A bunch of nice stuff everywhere. I mean, that's a bit interesting, but it's not bad. Pretty cool. We're on the first floor now. There's like a little cafe right there, which we're going to go to. It feels so nice in here. It's actually quite warm. But, it says it's closed for renovation. Of course it is, because of course, like why would it actually be open for anything else? There's a lot of places around the city right now, and I just don't know if it's the time of year. A lot of places are closed, or there's renovations happening, and it's like just quite exhausting as you're walking around the city and you're looking for someplace. Like even like a lot of things that I have on my Google Maps that I have like saved. That's cool. A lot of things on my Google Maps that I have saved that like I really wanted to go to, they're closed, or they're closed permanently, or there's like a new restaurant in there, and it's just a little confusing. But I think it's just the time of year. Maybe it's because it's not summer, which is also quite nice. I think because it's not summer, there's not too much of a I have no idea what to call it. Like the companies aren't worried because the summer rush isn't here, so therefore they can take time to actually like renovate things and just close them. I don't know. Pretty nice, lot of stuff up here. Okay, so we tried to find another cafe. There were 2 seats, not like 50 seats, 2. So we have to pass through this little passage here that's like floating. And the woman said when we get to the next building, which we're currently walking into right now, then we have to go left, and then we have to continue straight, and then we have to like kind of find it. It's called Grace Cafe, but she said like it's hidden, and it's I don't understand why things are so difficult. Okay, so from here it should just be completely straight, she said, but I mean, if anything, we can also just ask someone. Thank goodness. Today's shaping up to be a very interesting day, and I'm not liking it. We got to the cafe. There was a sign that said, this is the actual mall here. There was a sign that said wait, and then we waited, and then the workers looked at us like we were crazy because we were waiting. And then when we finally sat down, we got the menu, and we were, okay, cool, we found stuff. And then the guy came over and was like, okay, I have a chicken burger, which was one of the things on the menu. And then he was like, oh, we don't have any chicken, we don't have any burgers. And we were like, what are you talking about? How do you just not have stuff on the menu? And then after like saying, okay, we don't want the chicken burger, maybe we wanted something else, he started to walk away, and we were like, okay, cool. So right now we're leaving the mall. Very interesting day. And we are going to find a place across the street that also, there's like tons of cafes and restaurants around here. So we're just gonna go there instead. This is a very odd day. There's a very weird energy to it, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm not caring for it too much. incredible. Never seen a cinema like this before. You can't really see it on the video, but all the walls are like blinking the colors as well.